What's up, family? I just wanted to skip right to the video. I said, forget the intro. You're not going to believe what came out of Whoopi Goldberg's mouth on national television. And I'm not even trying to be dramatic here. I'm genuinely stunned because we reached a point where people are so deep in their oppression Olympics mindset that they'll say anything to win the gold medal for victimhood. So here's what went down. Just to give you a preface of the conversation, or I like to preface the conversation, then we're going to have a conversation after we watch the clip because I want to get you guys' thoughts down in the comments below. So what went down is during the episode of The View, Whoopi actually tried to compare the experience of being black in America in 2025 to being a woman in Iran under brutal theocratic regime, right? Let that sink in for a minute. She said, with a straight face, there's no real difference that somehow a woman living under Sharia law, where she can't even show her hair or speak freely without risk of punishment or even death, is on the same level as a black American around in the freest and the most opportunity fulfilled country in America, fulfilled country, which is America, I mean to say, on earth. And this isn't just a wild take. It's not just about a bad opinion. It's dangerous because she's talking and trying to compare how brutal it is for an Iranian woman as a black American when you are in the freest country or the freest of the freest with the most opportunity filled country on earth. I got to emphasize that again. Okay? Because it's just dangerous, and it downplays real atrocities that women face in oppressive regimes, and it insults every black person who has fought, struggled, and thrived in the United States. And we come too far for people to be pushing this kind of nonsense just to score points on TV. Now, listen, if you're a black American and you face challenges, I'm not here to deny that. But there's a massive difference between real hardship and a false equivalency built to prop up a narrative that doesn't match reality. So check out the clip.
And it's slow.
But let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the car.
Where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing compared to the United States.
Keep hanging black people. So
it is not even the same. I couldn't step foot wearing this.
Wait. That's not what you mean to say. It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit in Toronto.
Killed for I'm sorry.
No, I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out.
I'm telling you,
I literally said it was up to the Iranian people.
Yes, it is up to them. And that's why I am saying that it is the same. Murdering someone for their difference is not good. Whoever does it, it's not good. So that's why I said you weren't saying what I heard was not what you meant.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Not if you're black.
Guys, don't go to Tehran. Do not anyone at this table should go to Tehran.
Let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But, yeah, I know that. And we all know that. But every day, we are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood? They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because that's not what I meant.
And they are not doing well there either. They are not doing well in Iran. They are not educated. They cannot have property. They cannot leave them.
I'm talking about here.
Nobody wants to diminish the very real problems we have in this country. That is no one's intent. But I think it's important we remember there are places much darker than this country and people who deserve rights.
Not everybody feels that way. Not everybody feels that way. Listen, I'm sorry. You know, when you think about the fact that we got the vote in 1965.
Okay, they don't have free and fair elections in Iran. It's not even the same universe.
They can't go out of their house. Women.
You know what? There's no way I can make you understand.
Let me try something. It's like try to reverse roles with a black person in this country, let's say, because I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Just try to understand from their point of view. From that point of view, this country does not do them well, does not go for them.
I completely acknowledge that.
And we shouldn't compare atrocities.
If you're talking about Iran, of course, is doing worse things, but relatively speaking, it feels bad.
Okay, but I think you know that Iran is significantly worse.
I guess we're going to come back and talk. We're going to come back and talk more about this.
And I know what happened.
All right. So let's talk about what actually happened on The View, all right? And who was involved. The usual cast was there: Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny hosting. You know, the same group that somehow turns every topic into a lecture on oppression, even when it's completely disconnected from reality. We got to put that in there because this is what the individuals we dealing with. You got to know who you're dealing with to know how to approach it, right? So the conversation started with a discussion about Iran, specifically the oppressive conditions that women face under the Iranian regime, a place where speaking your mind can lead you in prison, and where being, let's say, homophobic or whatever the case may be, or showing your hair in public can literally cost you your life. And it was a rare moment where the panel was actually addressing real human rights violations. But then Whoopi took it amongst herself to do what she always does, and she made it about America. Out of nowhere, she pivoted and said that Black Americans are basically facing the same thing here in the United States in 2025. And she implied that systematic racism, gun violence, and social inequality in America are somehow equal to being under a extremist dictatorship. And just like that, the entire conversation went off the rails. So some others tried to soften it and say Joy tried to bring up empathy. Sunny started talking about relativity, but Whoopi kept digging in. She said it's the same, word for word, and she doubled down on that idea. And there's no real difference between the experience of black Americans today and the horrors women are living through in Iran right now. And listen, I get it. She's trying to, I guess, well, I don't get it, but I guess she's trying to highlight some type of discrimination still exists. But when you take that point and you're stretching it to this hyperbole, and you're not helping anyone, you're not being insightful, you're being reckless, and you're undermining the real struggle of people living under actual tyranny and making a mockery of the progress that's been made in this country. It's not the same. It's not even close. And pretending it is, that's not brave. That's not woke. That's just delusional. So if you want to be real for a minute, comparing the experience of Black Americans in 2025 to what women are going through in Iran under the Sharia law is one of the wildest false equivalencies ever heard. It's not only factually wrong, it's morally irresponsible. And if you want me to break it down, I could break it down point by point. Because in America, you have the freedom to speak your mind on TV like she doing, online, in the streets. You could protest, criticize the government, call out discrimination, and even build an entire brand off of it. You might get pushback, sure. You might get trolled online or face political debate, but nobody's dragging you to prison for a tweet. Nobody's disappearing you for questioning the president. You're not getting whipped in public for wearing jeans and a crop top. So now let's look at Iran. Women in Iran, not just Black women, not just poor women, all women are subject to mandatory dress codes. You show your hair in public, that's a crime. You speak out about it, that's another crime. You rally your friends and go protest, you might never be seen again. People have actually died just for wanting a normal life. And, LGBTQ people or those type of individuals where they are in the Iran, under the Iran dictatorship, they don't get to debate policy on daytime television. They get thrown off buildings, literally, and that's not a metaphor. So let me make this absolutely clear. I'm not saying America is perfect. I'm not saying racism didn't exist whenever back in yesteryear, and injustice when it shows up and should absolutely be confronted. But when people like Whoopi Goldberg sit on national television and act like we're just inches away from being a theocracy, it does two dangerous things. One, it minimizes what people in Iran are actually going through, and it's offensive to them. And you think a woman in what is it, Tehran? I think it's Tehran or Tehran, wherever in Iran, hiding her hair and praying she doesn't get caught with the wrong music on her phone wants to hear about your problems with the TSA. And two, it gaslights the real problems made or the real progress made in America. It ignores civil rights victories, it ignores legislation, it ignores education, representation, and economic mobility, and it ignores every single black entrepreneur, educator, student, and leader who's living proof that this country, for all its issues, still provides opportunity unlike anywhere else in the world. This isn't about dismissing struggles in America in its entirety. It's about refusing to accept dishonest comparisons that do nothing but stir outrage and division. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm curious to get you guys' perspective. I hope you guys got some value from this video. Give this video a big thumbs up. On that note, family, peace.